Welcome to another VeChain price prediction for 2025. VeChain seems to be bouncing right now, and in my opinion it seems we have bottomed in this second wave. Of course there's no confirmation until we get to at least the 0.618 extension, which is at 0.29 cents. So we still have a long way to go until then, about 18%, which is not a lot, but we need to do something. This bounce is not enough to confirm that the low is in. This structure remains bullish, it looks really healthy, and I believe we are now starting to go in a third wave. Of course, like I said, first I need a break above this level, but once we get above this level and this level right here, which is above the bull market support band, then I expect the price to bounce a lot and break this high right here. In my previous video I gave you some price predictions for this coin, and now I want to show you what I think this cycle will look like. So this is the daily chart. I'll move on to the weekly. Before I show you what I think the price will do, let's first look at the RSI. As you can see, the RSI is also kind of bouncing right now, but not really. And the weekly chart is not looking as bullish as the daily chart, but that's to be expected. So when the next week starts, if we go down, then I expect another low. You'll probably see this video in like 2 to 3 days, which means that's the beginning of next week. So if you don't see a crazy wick on Monday or maybe even Tuesday, then I expect to get another low. Because after hitting the C wave right here, we need a bounce, or otherwise it's not going to be enough and we're most likely going to go down. Of course, this also depends on what Bitcoin is doing. I mean, Bitcoin seems to be getting these crazy wicks to the downside and then seems to recover very fast. So we'll see, probably on Monday or next week. So yeah, we went up 5 waves to finish the first main wave, and now we went in an A, B, C, and I expect the price to do something like this. So let me give you an idea of what it might look like. Also, look at this. I mean, the price action that is happening right now looks very similar to what happened right here. And this is also a 1-2 setup, followed by a third wave to the upside. So I'm not saying that this might happen again because this is not financial advice, this is just a prediction, but judging by its history at least, there's a big chance that we will do something like this right here. So, like all third waves, I expect the third wave to go up a lot because, as you know, third waves are usually the most impulsive waves. So for the first wave of the third wave, I expect the price to go at least above this level right here, at 5 cents. I know it sounds crazy, it's just a first wave of a main wave, but trust me, third waves are not to be messed with. After this first wave, I expect to go down in an ABC like we did right here to finish a second wave, and then the third wave should at least test this 18-cent level before we go down in an ABC and finish this fourth wave, and then go up in a fifth wave and finish the third wave. So for a bullish stop for this cycle, I have 47 cents, which is the 1.618 extension. And as a very bullish stop, I have 0.75 cents, which is the 2.618 extension. So the third wave should end, in my opinion, somewhere around here or at this level right here at 29 cents. If it ends here, then we are most likely to go to this level right here at 75 cents. But if the third wave ends like here or even here, then we are most likely going to this level. Maybe not even this level, maybe something like this. Again, not financial advice, this is just my opinion, you should do your own research. So yeah, this is how a third wave would look like, in my opinion. How about a fourth wave? Well, of course, we should probably expect the fourth wave to be very aggressive, but not as aggressive as the second wave right here. As we all know, if the second wave is aggressive, the fourth one is not usually that aggressive, and that goes the other way around as well. If the second wave is not aggressive, then the fourth wave is most likely going to be aggressive. As we see right now, in this second wave we went down 63%, and that's a lot, so I don't expect the fourth wave to do something this crazy. Maybe something like 40% or 30% is something more realistic for a fourth wave. Of course, a fourth wave will also need its A, B, C structure like we had right here to be able to finish it. So yeah, if the price goes down, I mean, you'll probably forget this by the time we get there, but remember, these crazy wicks are normal in a bull market. I mean, this would only be like what, 30%? I know it looks crazy on the chart, but trust me, in a bull market we always get these 30 to 40% drops just because we need that. We cannot constantly go up. So expect something like this to happen. And in the fifth wave, of course, the fifth wave will also need 5 waves up, and it needs to look something like this. So a first wave should probably go above this level right here of the third wave. Then we should get a second wave, which should be an ABC. Then a big third wave, which will be a 5-wave setup. A fourth wave, like here, an ABC. And then a fifth wave, and that should be the bullish top. So in my opinion, this is how it's going to look like. Of course, the bull cycle is not going to be a copy of this, and we might not even get a bull cycle if the price continues dropping. So if we keep putting in lower lows, then I don't expect the price to go in a third wave. The invalidation point for this 1-2 setup we have right now is the 13.17 cents. So if we get below that number, forget about this third wave, because it's not going to happen. Also, breaking below this level would be catastrophic in my opinion, because that's the bear market low of this previous cycle. But yeah, I do not expect that to happen, but it's something that you need to keep in mind. As you can see, the price went below my support level right here, and then it bounced. Actually, let's go to the daily. And yeah, this is just a downtrend. We cannot really get much from it. Right now, we just need to break above this right here. So if the price goes above 2.5 cents, then I expect the price to break out to the upside. Of course, this is just the daily chart, so you know, but the price already reacted to this here, so it's something to keep in mind, at least. Looking at the RSI, we can see that it went to the, let's say, 30 RSI level, which is not really oversold. It did not get to these levels right here, but it did go down, and now it seems like it's starting to bounce. And as we have seen in my previous video about this coin, each time the RSI goes to the oversold territory or goes to this level right here, the price usually jumps up a lot. Like look, the last time we were at this level is right here at 14 cents. And this is after we hit the bear market low. And this 14-cent level is not too far away from the bear market low. And look at what happened after that. We went up 28% in just 5 days. Of course, there's also this right here, 170% in 106 days. But I want to talk about the short-term potential, not really the long-term potential. Just to give you an idea of what might happen this week. But we could also be right here. You see, the RSI went to this level right here, then it bounced just like it's doing right now, and then it still put in another low. Of course, the low was not really that substantial. I mean, what's the difference between this is 1.48 cents and this is 1.44 cents. It's not really a big difference. And then, of course, the price went up. So another low is possible, but in my opinion, it's unlikely. If we do get it, then it's probably going to be normal, but I don't really want to see that right now. We've seen way too many lows. I think this second wave should be over now. Also, look at the bear market low. I mean, we went up 62% in 21 days after we went to the oversold territory. And here as well, RSI went to a similar level to where we are at now, and the price went up 14% in 20 days. Of course, it's not a lot because this was a bear market, so let's actually check out what happened before this crazy bull market. So this is the structure that I was talking about earlier in the video. As you can see, this structure pretty much copied itself. I mean, let me take a screenshot of this. So here are the structures compared to each other. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, what more do you want? So in the previous cycle right here, we went to the overbought territory on the RSI, just like we went right here Then we went down on the RSI. I mean, we even went down to the same levels as we are doing right now. And then we proceeded to go to the upside like crazy. Even this right here looks very similar to what happened right here. Even the RSI looks similar. I mean, look at this. Tell me this right here does not look exactly like this. It's just a reverse head and shoulders on the RSI. And this is an even bigger one, followed by this one right here. And guess what? Inverse head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders is just the same thing. And check this out. The price also went below the bull market support band right here when it hit these lows on the RSI. And guess what happened in this cycle? Yep, we went below the bull market support band. We went in a second wave just like we did right here. I mean, this is just an 1-2 setup. 1, 2, and then we went in a third. And we went below the bull market support band just like we did right now. We tested some lows. As you can see, we also got an A, B, C structure to finish this second wave, just like we got right now, and then the price bounced. Notice that after hitting this low right here, we still took like, what's this? Let's say 2 to 3 weeks to go above the bull market support band. So this could be an indicator of what might happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And actually that would be normal, considering during summers not a lot happens in the crypto markets. So doing this nothingness for the next 2 to 3 weeks might actually be healthy. Of course, I do not expect to hit another low, and I don't expect the price to stay at the current levels that we are at right now. I mean, we are now at 2.4 cents. I wanted to go up to at least the 0.618 level and test it. I don't really want to go sideways for another 2 to 3 weeks. I don't think people will like that. Of course, this is just testing people's patience. That's what these move downs are for, and that's why second waves are usually waves that scare off a lot of people. But yeah, I mean, these similarities between this cycle that is happening right now and the previous cycle, they are pretty strange, don't you think? Same structures. This structure right here started after the bear market low, just like this structure did. Even what happened before the bear market low, I mean, it's just the same thing. So if you want to copy what happened in the previous cycle, I really think we need to do something like this. And it needs to happen in July of this year. So if it does not happen in July, then I don't know. Maybe I will give it another month, but then after that, this second wave cannot go on for too long. Otherwise, we're just going to break these support levels and everything is going to fail. Actually, let's check out how long the second wave took right here. So from the first wave high to the C wave, we went down 63% and this took 88 days. And let's see how long it took to break this high right here. Let's say around 60 days. So we might have another 2 months of nothingness before we break this first wave high. So let's see how this would look on our chart. Remember, 63% down and it took 88 days. Currently we are down 64% and this correction took 128 days. Which means this correction took way longer than this correction right here. So what if we take this number right here and we subtract the number, let's say 40, and we get 20 days. Why am I saying 40? Well, this correction took 128 days and this took only 88 days. So maybe this third wave in this cycle will be a lot faster than what happened right here. And it will only take like 20 days. If we do that, then expect the price to do something like this in the next 22 days, let's say 20 days. And that is July 25th, 2024. And if it does that, then expect another ABC, a shorter ABC, not like this ABC, because this is only a subwave count, not the main count. But yeah, we need to break this previous high in the next, let's say 20 days, because it might also be 60 and we might do nothing until August or actually September. Let's just see what the price does in the next month. For now, I see no reason why this would not be possible. I just need to see that bounce because right now we are not doing too well in my opinion. We just need to do something. So yeah, I'm remaining bullish on this chart, for now at least, and I expect the price to start going up soon, because we need to go in a third wave. I don't think this bull market is going to last forever, so we need to hurry, you know? But yeah, this price action is normal and it looks just like this right here. So if we want to repeat what happened here, we kind of need to hurry up. We don't have all of the time in the world. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, we made a Patreon for this channel. If you want early access to videos and some extra content, I suggest checking it out. Anyways, I will see you in the next video.